Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you joined me today. And if you haven't already, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. I see three tears of joy coming forward. One of them looks like a face here. So this can be someone actually bringing you some good news. It can be indicative of that. Or maybe someone can bring you help. There is also a pathway here, but I feel like you're still planning this one. This maybe someplace that you want to go to. And but when you do, or maybe somebody that you're expecting to come, when they come forward, you might have this tears of joy, this like a happiness might be actually surrounding your home. When it comes inside the home, I see a seahorse, not a seahorse, a horseshoe, and also a rainbow. That's why I merged the sea water with the shoe, the horseshoe. I feel like here the rainbow comes after the rain, and if you have been going through some things, it probably is coming to an end now. I feel like this is like a moment of after the storm, everything is calming down, this rainbow is showing up, and it is also bringing with it very good luck, which is the horseshoe energy here. This can be in your house. Maybe there is a resource, an abundance, a gift might be coming inside the house. That's what the shoe horse usually symbolizes. Another thing with that, because shoe horse, not a shoe horse, it's a horseshoe. Horses they used to pull carriages, and maybe nowadays some of them still doing that. This can be from maybe a choppy waters to a calmer shores, moving forward situation happening for you. It can be symbolizing that as well. I see there's a lightning actually striking here. It might be happening very soon. Lightning can eliminate the air, maybe bring some clarity about something in a stressful moment. I feel like maybe you're already going through that. And this can be about ideas. The lightning energy, the air energy kind of reminds me of maybe ideas that are going to bring money into your life. It can be about like material things, but you're coming up with the ideas right now. This lightning striking can be your bright idea coming to you in the moment. And I see a paper here. Maybe you're actually going to write it down or take action immediately about it. But another thing I see here, there is a cowboy. You can see the hat here riding a buffalo, maybe backwards. That's a problem here because this person has control, but they have the control in the wrong way. And what happens is that after the lightning strikes, maybe you are actually going to take some action to make this thing happen, but you might be doing it backwards, or you might be actually getting advice from someone who's working backwards here, okay, in this situation. I feel like what's going to happen is you have a person here in front of you right there. Maybe before jumping on and trying to make this thing happen or going after this desire, you might have to find someone. There's a person with a big head, someone who has a lot of knowledge about this, okay? When you look into their mind, they might have an answer to like how to execute that thing, or maybe they already have an experience, they already made it happen. This doesn't mean that you have to one by one listen to every advice they give you and follow their processes, but they might have a very valuable information that you want to pick someone's mind. I feel like there's a term like that. Pick someone's brain, maybe have a conversation with them before you jump into this new lightning idea coming very fast to you, okay? And I think that's when you're going to flip on that buffalo, on that powerful animal. So you might be really sitting on a very powerful idea of the lightning. It's very powerful as well, but it requires, with the earth energy here too, stable execution, okay, a good plan and step-by-step movement towards it. Like if you try to jump into it with both feet and like the fool's energy, setting on a new adventure, it can create that kind of like doing things in a backward way energy, or like maybe you're gonna start doing things in a backward way, then you need to try like go back and try to fix everything, okay? I see there are two legal papers here, and there's a path in between them. One of them has like a person's face here. You can see their mouth and nose, and they're talking to someone here. They're smaller than them. I feel like maybe younger energy here, and you maybe want to start something younger. Or in another thing is maybe there's something that you need help with, which is not really aligning with your generation. Meaning, this can be something that you need to do on a tablet, for example, if that's not it's not my generation, okay? When I was growing up, when I was a child, there was no such thing as tablets, not even cell phones. They didn't exist when I was growing up. So this can be that kind of a thing. When you were younger, maybe you didn't really use it, but now there is something that you need to do with that. That's why you are advising someone younger, but they're on a high elevated level. That's why I feel like this can be someone as an expert. It's not someone that used that tool, but I feel like someone that has an expertise about this thing that you need to do. It can be about an old thing with a new technology as well. Okay, don't consider it in a sense like, because the cell phone that was the first thing popped in my head. It doesn't have to be always cell phones. It can be some old style thing that you used to write with your hand and send out a mail, but now everything is online, that you need to figure out a system. It can be something like that. And there are two papers here showing up. Maybe if you take care of one thing, the second thing, you're not going to need the help. You're going to be able to do it by yourself. Okay, I see there's a pathway leading towards a higher way here for you, a highway. So this is a journey that you're going to maybe learn something, and that can even lead to a higher destination for you. Okay, higher pathway, shorter pathway to another desire you have. I see towards the end of the month, this kind of reminds me of those water towers in old towns. I don't know if you ever seen one. I think we can see them in cartoons even. And this is something, there's leaking something under it, and somebody actually like washing under it here too. This, I feel like maybe even costing you money here. I see letter C. It can be the name of a person like a Cecilia, Carrie. Doesn't have to be their initials, but I see someone might be benefiting from someone leaking, something leaking from you. Cancer, you're a water sign. This can be your emotional, maybe energy is going somewhere, and another one is benefiting from that. This, I feel like you're going to become aware of it, but first you're dealing with like I see I, V, this can be I in someone's first name or the last name, another V here. It is going to lead to a victory. Maybe there's another subject in your hand that you're dealing with that. That's why you're going to recognize this leakage maybe later on. Another thing here is I see a man's face right there. You can see his eyes and the mouth. Mouth kind of looks like a dragon here. Can be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this person is not happy. Someone may be like not feeling happy about their outcome, and they don't really have their mind, like a head, the top of the head showing up here. This person might have their head all over the place, and they might be complaining and climbing, making you climb up a tree here. And maybe that's the issue that you're dealing with right now, and that's why it takes for a while for you to realize something is leaking away from you. This can even be the simplest thing. Maybe in your bank account there's a charge, there's something that you're getting charged that you don't realize, then you're going to come to realize that at the end of the year. It can be something like that as well. Okay, but I see that this is actually accumulating and making like chunk of money or something material saving in there, so it can be something that worth looking at. I see end of the year, there are like fireworks here. This can be the celebrations coming up that you're sitting down and celebrating with your family. And let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see there's a chunk of money here. Some of it leaving the house. Maybe it's coming, that some of it going to a payment or an outside vacation. But some of it is going to stay in the family, and it's going to fund this desire coming in. Okay, I interpret this kind of like chunks as money, but it can also be an opportunity. It can be an invite. I see there are 1, 2, 3 people here already. This kind of looks like a baby like bowing down to another person. So it can be also a broken relationship healing in the family, which you will benefit from it. Okay, it can be something like that. It will benefit from you. Maybe if there's a broken relationship with a family member, maybe you're fixing that, and it's leading towards an invite, or maybe allowing you to come into like an abundant, resourceful situation here. I see this person looks like an elephant. Elephant may be someone who is wealthy, abundant, resourceful, has maybe something booming. But I want to show you one thing as well here. You see that just flowed right away after the third or the fourth flip. So it can be something, maybe it is going to take a little longer. It is going to take a couple tries. It's not going to be fixed tomorrow. It might require back and forth communications here. I said this is a family issue because this is your your heart space. These people are close to your heart. This can even be about like a business close to your heart, a product, an idea, something that you want to make it happen. It can be a book idea, but maybe something that didn't really go the way you wanted to be initially. That's why you put it on the side. But it seems like this time is the time it is going to start working out properly for you. Okay. Another thing I see here, there's a woman reaching out and like maybe even pushing your heads together with this person. So there might be like a motherly figure, but she's also outside of the family, but can be someone who is actually like a divine earth angel doing divine's work here to bring this person and you together. This can be a friend. This can be someone close to your heart. That's someone that you had a good relationship, but you had to fall apart. It can be someone like that you keep remembering all the time, which you probably had like some creative things together. That's why I don't want to just limit it to the family, but close to your heart, like inside the cup, it's the house. This is the heart. This is someone maybe you probably see as a sibling during like your friendships or so. And I don't think it's the falling apart can be like a fighting. It can be also like a distance coming in between this relationship. Let's see what Tarot has to say about what's coming your way during this timeline. Okay, 6 of Swords energy, from choppy waters to the calmer shores. Some new exploration. Maybe if you have been through a stressful situation, or before this one, we have 5 of Swords, which indicates someone who does everything in their power to win the war without considering other people's emotions or situations and positions. Maybe that's what you have dealt with. Seems like here now it's time to move on. You don't have to keep this person in your energy. You're not staying in that energy space. You're getting the chance to get away from there. This can be in the work environment. Maybe you used to work with someone very passionate or ambitious in a negative sense. Whatever that is, you're getting the chance to move on. Okay, move on to a peaceful place. The rowing boat, I don't know what this boatsman is carrying you to peace and love here. We have 6 of Pentacles. Yes, 6 of Pentacles is your desires, your needs are getting magically fulfilled. What you put out is what you get back. And this can even also symbolize that your gratitude will improve your wealth, abundance, and resources as well. And it will even bring you a chance to do the right thing when it comes to you. Okay, the good you do comes back to you exactly. And an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely, or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with less fortunate. And I also feel like getting the help that you need when you need it, and also having the opportunity to pay it forward. I see number 26 here. 6 indicates unconditional love. So it seems like there is an opportunity for that showing up. We have the World card. This is actually completing a cycle. This can be a negative cycle. This can be a positive cycle. Overall, there's a reset coming forward for you. You're going to actually start anew as the Fool, but this doesn't mean that you don't know any better. You know now better, so your choices and the next steps will be very successful, calculated, and also they have like a weight. Okay, it's not going to be random. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, a spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want and be proud of yourself. And I told you that you're closing a cycle here too. We have here 10 of Pentacles. One of the best cards can show up. This is actual legacy. This is family. This is creating financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance, receiving or retirement, and receiving plenty of resources in order to live the life that you desire, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on knowledge. And this can also symbolize that maybe you're creating a tradition in the family which will increase the wealth of the family in the future. Okay, it can be symbolizing that. Let's see your keyword for this time. We have here the universe. Why the universe? The universe is where we live in, first of all. We have in our body a universe. We're outside of us, there's a universe. And in our mind, there's also like mental images that all is a separate universe as well. And it seems like here they all want to align, all the parallel universes want to align and bring you the best that you desire, because everything's simultaneously happening at the same time in a different dimension. And whatever that your vibrational match to, you pull that experience into your reality. So it seems like here universe is ready to deliver that, but are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to live in peace, happiness, and joy? And are you going to be able to handle it? Because sometimes what happens is if we don't grow up with peace, we tend to sabotage the peace. We find that really discomforting. But I feel overall here you are now ready. That's why you're calling on the universe to bring you the blessings, and it is an approval here to you that yes, it is on its way to you. Let's see your Lenormand. We have a main female. With the world card, we have a female. All these pictures, we have the feminine female energy. Main female can be a woman who's going to play a big role in your life is coming forward. This can be you becoming the main female in your life. Maybe you have been allowing other people to dictate and tell you what to do, or maybe you were afraid of asking for what you desire, because feminine energy is the one who receives. Okay, masculine is the provider. Masculine energy is the brings. Feminine, for example, the Mother Earth takes the seeds and nurtures it and grows it and multiplies it. Okay, but she's the receiver. So maybe it doesn't matter by the gender. It's about receiving. Maybe there's a promotion coming, but you're self-sabotaging and not taking that. It can happen to a male figure as well. This means that there's something happening in your feminine energy that you're having a hard time to receive. It seems like here, this month can be a time for you to explore that feminine energy, that realize, are you taking compliments? How do you encounter them? Are you accepting them, or are you trying to return it right away to somebody else? Okay, so that's the simplest way to detect that if you are open to receiving. So you're becoming the main feminine, main female, main receiver in your energy in this timeline. Receiver, as like I'm talking to the male now, if you're watching that. This doesn't mean that you ask for everyone to bring you everything. It's about, like I told you, the easiest thing. When a meal is given to you, are you like eating it and saying thanks? That's thank you. I love it. It's very good. That's a way of receiving it. If you're just eating it and leaving, it means that you're not really receiving it. It's just, it's there, but it is a burden to you. But we need to accept it lovingly and say thank you. It's a way of receiving that. Okay, so as a female, or you already probably have like in your energy that receival, but you need to practice it more. Okay, we have here a beautiful forest. We're looking at the resource abundance of the universe that you are looking at right now, and we have 3 cups. 3 of cups is celebration. Celebration is near. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Okay, that's what's coming forward. Right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, there's some more here for you to check it out. And I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.